Hi, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Today, we're going to talk about the top 5 crystals that you need to help your psychic development, your spiritual growth, and overall protection, too. Be right back. All right, you guys, welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk about the top 5 crystals that you need. Don't get all worried or wrapped up in having one of everything yet. If you're just starting out, you only need about 5 in your arsenal. And I'm going to give you those top 5 that you need, maybe the top 6 or a 7, but I'm going to give those to you now. All right, number 1, the big one on the list is quartz, plain old quartz crystal. Lighting in here is not real good for quartz. Let's move it over this side. There you go. Quartz is the granddaddy here. Okay, this is the first one you need, the most important one you need. Quartz is considered a master healer. It is so beneficial for your own psychic development. It helps you pull in, magnify a little bit, and fine tune. If you look at it very carefully, you can see where it would be like a magnifying glass. Makes sense, doesn't it? This particular one's referred to as a terminated point. And you can get, my favorite crystal was the very first one that I started with. This is a little peanut here compared to this monster. And this doesn't even look that big on the video, but it's pretty good size. And this is an old terminated point that I carried just loose in my pocket. It has gone through the laundry 100 times. So don't get all hung up on how big it needs to be. My first one is still my favorite one. Okay, the next one is amethyst. And I've got a pile of it back here. This happens to be what is referred to as chevron amethyst. You can see that big vein running through that, several veins actually running through this piece. Again, this is a terminated point. It's polished, this particular one, so that end may not be a natural point on this. But anyway, amethyst is another master healer. It helps specifically with psychic energy. It's also good for psychic protection. Oftentimes when you're an empath, you're picking up things all day long. Amethyst helps kind of filter that out a little bit. Only allows the best energy to come in and keeps some of the crazier energy out. That is, like I said, that is a chevron amethyst. And I've got a cluster here. Tons of terminated points on that one. And now this isn't chevron. This one's just amethyst quartz. Okay, more quartz than anything. And my favorite one that I carry, made from amethyst, I hope I can get this in on the video, is a tiny little amethyst angel. And I carry this angel in my pocket a lot. Okay, the next one's rose quartz. No arsenal is complete without rose quartz. That's the one you need for affairs of the heart. My rose quartz is way down here. Of course, this lighting, let me see if I can move this around a little bit for you. Not showing up real pink, is it? I can't tell. We won't know till we see the video. But rose quartz has a beautiful pink hue to it. It can range from deep pinks to almost clear looking like plain old quartz. I carry a tumbled piece. Oh, we can see that better when I block the purple curtains from it. I carry this little tumbled piece of rose quartz in my pocket. we will talk later about raw versus tumbled. And this is a better raw example because this is still connected to its source piece there. All right. But rose quartz, this works for anything to do with the heart. If you're trying to manifest love, if you're trying to dial in love in the family, get some rose quartz. Put this under your pillow. Kind of helps. Be careful with this one. It's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye. Okay, rose quartz. Yep, that's for the heart. Obsidian. That's my next favorite. It is the black one. Here's a big an obelisk that I keep around in my office. I have a tiny little pyramid also that is very powerful. And next video I'm gonna touch on briefly how to feel and how to find them, okay? But right now, these are the top 5 that you need. Okay. Another piece of obsidian. If you're noticing, you can find almost everything that is already cut into a shape. I give these away because at first I used to just give them to the men because we women can find these little hearts and we carry those around. But I like my guys to remember that, you're the hunter-gatherer. Go for it. And obsidian is used for protection with negative energy. Specifically, negative spiritual energy. If you work in an environment where you're constantly being bombarded by somebody's horrible thoughts, perhaps a bartender even, you're exposed to a lot of dark things as a bartender. I used to carry a piece of obsidian when I was a bartender. All right, the last one is citrine. Now, citrine, most everything else had the color was kind of explanatory. Now, citrine is a very pale yellow. This one is a natural terminated. Oop, I'm almost off the screen there. I can't even see me. There we are. This is a natural point, but citrine is very good for working on issues with money, work issues. This is something you need to carry in your pocket. Here's another piece of old citrine that I have carried for years. You can see it's not near as it's a little. You can see it's a little more yellow, and not near as shiny as the other one. The other one is a nice raw piece, and you can see all the jagged edges. Like I said, we'll talk later about raw versus tumbled or polished. But you can see I carried this one so long that it's gone through the wash and the edges are all beat up and rounded off, and it still has a lot of energy. And number 6 that I'm throwing in here, this is kind of like the freebie, is aventurine. Okay. Aventurine is a nice green. It often looks like jade. This is one of my eggs. Eggs are for abundance. Here is a beautiful piece of raw aventurine. Nice jagged edges. I like that. And again, here's my piece that I carry in my pocket, and it is cut in a heart shape. Man, I hope you professional cameramen aren't just cringing right now. I could just see some of the gals from QVC, the hand models, going, what is she doing? But aventurine is another one, and this specifically is for the heart chakra. It helps because it's green, and that's what the heart chakra is, okay? It also helps with affairs of the heart, and especially if you're working for financial goals, working towards financial abundance. It is green kind of helps bring that in. All right, you guys, that's it. Top 5 you needed. I threw one more in. Stay tuned. I'll be teaching you how to find them, where to find them, and the different cuts and clarities. All right, talk to you soon. Love you guys, and I never leave you. I don't bless you with love and light. Love you.